Good morning, traders. Happy Money Monday. Welcome back to Alpha Day Trading, the best trading community in the world. Good morning. So we're gonna really just talk about what we have going on today, and we'll see if we can make some money. So let's go. Nah, how bad would that be, guys? How terrible would that be? You sound sad. No. Rewind. Good morning, traders! What is going on? Woo! And happy Money Monday. Everybody's like, all right. I had my volume turned all the way up because he was talking so sadly. Now we gotta turn that volume down. Just rip the freaking shirt off. Don't tip me with a good time. I am not gonna rip my good shirt. All right, it's a good shirt. You want me to rip a shirt, I'll go put on a different shirt and I make $1,000 and then I'm gonna rip it off. So once again, traders, good morning and happy Money Monday. Welcome back. I hope you guys had a phenomenal weekend, an amazing weekend, that you guys are fired up and motivated and hungry for another awesome week. This is day number 6, week number 2 of our small account challenge. So before we start diving into it, all right, we ended Friday with a little bit of a session on how to build your plans, right? Because again, we were kind of tailoring, I was tailoring my account based on, all right, maybe we have a $500 account. Maybe some traders do. Maybe some traders have a $1,000 account. So a lot of my trades coming into last week were $10 losses, $15 losses, looking for 30% winners, right? Really keeping it small. And again, it was a preparation week, getting you guys prepared on the types of setups that we're going to trade. How some days we may not even have a stock to trade because, again, we're looking for those pristine A+, 80-20 setups with these small accounts. The small account's all about growth. It's not a margin account. We can't get in and out, right? We have to really sit back, be patient, remain disciplined, and wait for those low risk, high reward A+ setups. And that's what we did last week. A lot of patience, a lot of discipline. Again, it was our preparation week, teaching you guys how to build the right plans based on your account size, right? If you have a $500 account, you know how you're supposed to build a plan to determine the type of size that you're taking on that trade so you're not exceeding your risk. If you have a $2,500 account, how to build that plan on your own. Because here's the thing, I have a $5,000 account. If I jump in with $1,000 of equity on a $1 stock, that would be 1,000 shares. But you guys can't just come in and buy 1,000 shares if you have, say, a $1,000 account. Because number one, you're not leaving 50% of your account for tomorrow. Number two, your risk is going to be different than mine as far as that 2 to 3%. All of those things that we talked about last week and we ended on Friday. Today's the day. This is the week that we start building our plans on our own based on our account, right? Not exceeding the risk, not taking too much size, accepting the risk, and taking the trade. Yes, we're trading together. We're looking at the same stocks, the same setups, right? But again, just because I jump into a play, hypothetically speaking, with 500 shares, doesn't mean you need to be jumping in with 500 shares. Maybe based on the risk on that trade, you can only take maybe 250 shares, right? Based on your account and the risk that you're allowed to lose per trade. So I want you guys to really remember that. Just because we're trading together, the same stocks, the same setups, right? I don't want you mirror trading, for instance. I still want you to do your due diligence and use your own logic and the education that you have. Do I like the setup? Is it a setup that I've been profitable on before? If not, okay, well, just because Josh is taking it doesn't mean I have to take it. I'm not a fan of these setups. Or I love the setup. I've traded the setup. Josh has educated me on the setup. I know exactly what I need to see. Build your plan on your own. Take the trade with me, but I don't want you guys just jumping in because I'm just jumping in. I don't want you blindly entering a trade. All right? Again, a lot of the same stocks and same setups. We're all going to be trading together for the small account 80% of the time. But the biggest thing that I want you guys focused on before getting involved is doing your due diligence, right? And I want you to really train yourself in your mind and get that discipline on always thinking of those 3 A's, right? Analyzing it. I want you to analyze it even if I've already analyzed it. Just because I've done it doesn't mean we're good. I want you to do it as well. I want you to mark up your levels. I want you to see what I'm seeing, and I want you to be confident that you understand that setup and you see the setup and you know how they should play out. So I want you analyzing with me, not just letting me do it. I want you guys doing it as well. I want you to learn how to analyze the chart, right? I want you to be able to assess your size, right? Build that plan. What's your entry? What's your stop loss, right? What's the target? And understanding why those levels are those levels. Again, assess your size based on those levels and accepting that risk. I want each and every one of you focused on doing that this week. The 3 A's, building proper plans based on your account, accepting your risk, being disciplined, being patient. And I want this to be a solid week as we're doing this kind of on our own with the plans of the account. And again, I want to see our results, and I want to make sure that you guys are calm, cool, collective. I want to make sure that you're confident doing this on your own. So come next week, we can even hit it harder as we're slowly going to start scaling little by little into the size that we take on our trades as these accounts grow. So again, if you're not confident and you still have questions, Josh, I do not know how to build a plan, right? I do not know how to assess my size, right? We will do this once again to get you guys up and running for this week to where you are 100% and you're confident to do this on each and every trade, right? So that's my challenge to you guys this week, is to make sure you guys are confident with doing that. So again, we're all moving forward at the same pace, slow and steady, consistent growth. We want to see these accounts grow, and we want to see great green days. All right. So again, good morning. Happy Monday. It's 9 o'clock in the market. It is August 9th. We got some stuff to talk about. All right. We're going to go ahead and look at some of the stocks that are gapping up, but I do want to take our attention over to some possible option trades, all right? Maybe some day trades for some options, maybe some upcoming swing trades, and a swing trade that I'm looking at getting into today. So I want to be able to have enough time to talk about everything. So there's a lot of stocks with news, right? We have EPZM, SIC, GNOG, PBLA, blah. We have some stocks with news. I've already done the legwork. I've done the due diligence. A lot of those plays are not moving. So we're going to go ahead and talk about the stocks that I'm looking at and the reasonings behind them, as these are the stocks that have some of the most attention today in eliminating that noise, right? Like Casey said, the volume is too spread out. No one stock is running. You're 100% right. If there's 100 traders in the market, you have 10 traders here and there and there. We don't have a majority of traders on one set stock. So my mindset coming into the day is sitting back, relaxing, and waiting to see where traders go. Where are they going, right? They're going to land on BITF? Are they going to land on SOS, ANY, maybe BT from last week, maybe KXIN from Friday? Again, we have a lot of stocks to look at, but we just need to sit back and wait to see where these traders go and what stock they decide. This is the one. This is the one I want to trade. This is the one that's going to rip and run. All right, so we're going to start with our crypto-related stocks, right? Crypto markets moving on up. We've been doing a lot of crypto lessons. You guys ask me what my crypto investments are. We've been sharing that with you. We brought Cole on the mic to explain the reasonings behind these cryptos and what makes them good for investments. So again, I've been dollar cost averaging into my cryptos for quite some time. And so now I'm starting to see some green and some growth out of my crypto account. And I hope you guys are seeing the same, as we taught you how the dollar cost average into your favorite cryptos and how to allocate certain amount of money per week or per month to slowly build your position looking 5, 10, 15 years down the road. So again, we have the crypto markets moving. So now we have some sympathy, right, in the stock market with crypto related stocks. So number one is BITF. All right, so BITF is a crypto related stock that is currently gapping up this morning about 17% in pre-market. That's a crypto related stock that we definitely need to be watching. All right. Next one that we should be watching is going to be SOS, right? SOS is a crypto related stock. This stock had a lot of hype behind it, early this year, and since March has been just fading. Since March, Bitcoin in the crypto market's been fading. Now we're starting to see Bitcoin and altcoins pick back up. We're probably going to see some of these crypto-related stocks follow suit and move in correlation with the crypto market. So again, SOS is a very popular crypto-related stock that could definitely get some great action to it, right? So Create yourself a watch list. Write these down, right? Crypto related stocks, the ones that we should be focused on. BITF, all right? SOS, okay? BTCM, all right? So that's BTCM. You have HUT, right? HUT. That's another crypto related stock. And then we know the most popular ones, right? We know MARA. MARA is the OG. MARA has been around for a long time. MARA is the OG. RIOT is the runner-up to the OG, right? Riot blockchain, right? I remember trading Riot back in 2017 when crypto was doing well before, right? Riot back in 2017. Nasty big-time move. MARA, right? Same thing. Back in 2017. Nice big movement out of MARA, right? So again, we have MARA, we have RIOT, we have HUT, all right? BTCM, SOS, BITF, and I believe Casey even said BTBT. Last week when we were trading BTBT, I honestly did not even think about, is this a crypto related stock? I just remember BTBT being the ticker that was setting up left and right and had a lot of great opportunities. So BTBT has already went on a nice big move to the upside. Those are your crypto related stocks that you guys should be focused on. Add yourself, create a watch list, add those. And as crypto starts gaining some momentum and some traction, if we start to see altcoin season here again, August, September, kind of like we've been predicting, we could definitely look at some of these equities, some of these stocks for some opportunity as well. All right. So besides crypto related stuff, what do we have moving? What's going on in pre-market, right? Well, we had WINT up at one point from around, 180, hitting highs of $3.29. Why was this stock even moving? I see no news whatsoever on WINT. No news. And the stock's doing absolutely nothing now. So should we really be watching WINT? I don't think so. Then we had AZRX. AZRX from around 58 cents all the way to 91. Again, giving everything back. Is there news on this play? No. The only press release that I see is they were lowered price target to $2 on the 2nd. So HC Wainwright lowered the price target, maintained a buy rating, but ended up lowering that price target from 250 to 2. So this stock got some random hype this morning. This stock went on a random pop, but again, no news. All right, so why are we going to be watching that? I'm not going to be watching it right out of the gate. If we see it pop up, okay, we'll go look at it. But I think we have other stocks that we should be really focused on this morning versus these no news plays that are just moving on up, that just giving everything back. All right, GNOG, credible press release, right? GNOG getting acquired by DraftKings. But here's the thing. I have not been able to find what the acquisition is from a share standpoint. Normally, when we see acquisitions, it's $1.56 billion, right? Is what the acquisition is, what they're going to acquire a company for. Then they break that down at $19 a share. 99% of the time, when we see acquisition news at, say, $19 a share, what does the stock do? What does the stock do, right? It just sits right at that price. We actually have another press release acquisition, right? That's SIC, and we can see this. This is clear as day. Look at SIC, right? So again, SIC acquisition news, all right? What is it? $411 million or $14.50 a share. Why is the stock going to just sit at $14.50 a share today? Because that's what it's worth. That's the value of this company. That's what the share price is worth, $14.50. It's not going to do anything away from $14.50. So we look at GNOG, right? And we see that there's a big acquisition, right? $1 billion deal. But what is it per share price? I haven't been able to find that. So if you guys see it, if you guys come across it, please let us know. Is it $25? Is it $17? What is the per share acquisition price? That's something that we should probably know, right? And I do not see that here in the press releases, right? I do not see that anywhere within these press releases. So it'd just be interesting to know, all right? But GNOG is being acquired by DraftKings. So this stock ripped on up. So now that DraftKings is acquiring GNOG for $1 billion, shouldn't we go look at DKNG? Wouldn't you guys think? I would think so. Wow, look at that. Why is DKNG gapping up? Because again, they had some good news with acquiring GNOG. So definitely want to be watching DraftKings today, right? The key level on DraftKings that we need to stay above is going to be that prior resistance from pre-market on Friday, intraday resistance right out of the gate, and your 200 SMA. As long as DKNG can stay above 52.90, call it 53 bucks. Let's round it up, make it easy. As long as DKNG can stay above 53, we have room to 54, 55, 56, and possibly today up towards around 57.25 or 57.52. My dyslexia hit me hard. Pop, pop, pop. So again, 57.52. So I do want to be watching DKNG on watch based on the news of them buying out GNOG. But again, I do not expect GNOG to do too much because again, they're being acquired for a certain price. It's going to equate to a certain share price. I don't see a lot going on with GNOG, but DKNG, absolutely. I do think you guys should be watching DKNG today above $53 up to 54.33, and then for the break up to 55. And if we get a lot of action over 55 bucks, you're looking at 56 and then 57.52 there on DKNG, right? So what did we have moving last week that's moving today, right? Again, we can see that a lot of our gappers are going to be those crypto-related plays, right? A lot of our gappers are crypto-related plays. So what is really moving from last week? Do we have anything that we should be watching? Well, BTBT is another crypto-related play that was in a beast of a stock last week, the week before, the week before. We've been trading this play almost every single day inside of chat and absolutely making killer profits. So BTBT is on watch again for today. We know we have room up towards around $19.50, some daily resistance, highs from Friday. Your next target is $20 on BTBT, but over 20 bucks. This thing has a lot of room to the upside. I mean, a shit ton of room to 25, 30 bucks. BTBT has a lot of room. Again, it's been a consistent mover for the past few weeks. It was a great mover on Friday. We're watching BTBT today. ZY, all right? ZY was a massive gap down, getting a little bit of a dead cat bounce, all right? So this play has support back down towards around 1170. And if we can hold above 1170, we have room back up towards around 14, 1450, 1546, and then $16.50. All right. So again, those are just some levels that we want to watch there on ZY. I still think we should watch ZY today, see if we get any kind of action, as again, it does have some nice room back to possibly retest Thursday's post-market highs right around 1650. So we're definitely watching ZY from last week. Again, it was a little bit of a dead cat bounce, setting up with a little bit of a mid-candle breakout formation. All right, we had a big green day. That's the criteria. Big green day, followed by a red day right in the middle of the green day, followed normally by a slight gap down, and then it starts breaking up over those levels. We're actually gapping up just a little bit, but I want to keep this on watch. We still have some opportunity to continue the bounce off the dead cat bounce, right? And we have a little bit of a mid-candle breakout, all right? So again, keep ZY on watch for those reasons. Keep those levels on watch. It's definitely something on our watch list. We're going to be, again, keeping this one on watch today. ASTR is just in one big bull flag, right? It looks like one huge bull flag. You know, big rip, consolidating for the past couple days. If we really start to hold on above this uptrend and break out of the downtrend, we do have some nice room to the upside. So again, ASTR, big multi-day bull flag that could start breaking to the upside. Should be on your back burner, keeping this on watch. If it starts to get some volume and it starts breaking out, we have some opportunity here on ASTR. BYSI, right? BYSI was that stock that ran to like $45, $46 there on Wednesday morning, gave everything back. We were watching this Friday for the short squeeze Friday, for that big move, for that big run. I actually was able to grab a couple bucks out of it. Webull screwed up, but I'm actually happy Webull screwed up. I never got stopped out of the trade. Webull never put my stop loss in. I put a hard stop in underneath the low of day. It ripped about $5 off my entry. I was in around 25 bucks. It ripped to 30. I was taking profit along the way. It turned out to be a decent trade, even though Webull kind of screwed up. And my stop loss was never put in the system. I clicked sell, stop loss, bloop, but it never actually took the order. So again, I was a little frustrated in the beginning, but it worked out in my favor. So again, I'm just gonna have to make sure I'm really looking to make sure those stop losses go in before I, close it down and go back to my TD chart. So we're gonna be watching BYSI today above $26. If we can hold above 26, and we see some action move in, some volume, we could definitely get back up to 30. And that's the key area that we need to look at, right? Breaking over $30 is where a lot of attention and a lot of action is going to move into this play, right? So again, we're just watching for the break over 30. If so, this stock's going to be on high watch over 30 bucks. So keep this one on watch above 26. Definitely watching it over 30 bucks, and this stock could definitely get back up into the 40s. All right. So BYSI, again, this was a mover from last week. It was a Friday top gainer as well. We're going to be keeping that one on watch. ANY was a mover on Friday. Nice big gap up. Very choppy day on the play, right? Gapped up really, really nice. Really, really, really choppy. Come in. Really, really choppy play. 1 second. Come here, sweetie. I love you. Have a good day at daycare, okay?
Yeah. I'm not going to daycare. I'm going to Christmas class.
Sounds good to me.
Fire.
Yeah. You need some nuts?
Stephanie.
Stephanie?
Yeah.
All right, have fun, okay?
Bye.
Bye, I love you. Love you, Seth. That just makes my morning. That just makes my freaking morning right there. So, yeah, ANY. Again, it was a Friday mover. Nasty little red day, but just got a pop here in pre-market. No news, right? No credible reason for the stock to be moving, but it was a mover on Friday, so it was prior day momentum. I'm just surprised that we had a nasty red day. It didn't really do too much on Friday, but we're actually seeing this be one of our top stocks here in pre-market. So again, we want to keep this one on watch. I say we have support like 535. 535 to 540. We have some okay support here on ANY, right? Pre-market resistance, 535, resistance, intraday resistance as well, right around 535. So let's keep this bad boy on watch. Definitely above 520, in between 535 as support. If we hold on up, we start building off that level, we do have room back up towards around 588, and then hitting those highs at, 588, and then hitting those pre-market highs up into the 640s. Now, if ANY becomes the stock that every trader's trading and the stock starts to rip to the upside, how high can it go? Well, I've looked at $7 being their next target based on the daily chart, and then $8.75. If it ever breaks over $8.75, it has room to 10. So again, we're going to watch ANY today. Again, above 520 to 535 with room back to 588 if we start getting some traction. Then back to 640 to 7, 875 and $10. Those are just targets. Not saying it's going to get there. All I'm saying is if this is the stock that traders choose, that's how high it could go, right? That's the potential and that's the opportunity that ANY has, okay? KXIN was another mover on Friday as well, right? That's KXIN. Another stock that's not doing too much here in pre-market, but definitely something we should keep on watch just in case. This is a stock that traders decide to resort back to and get going today. Right now, it's not doing anything, right? It's gapping down. Again, KXIN's down 15%. Again, it's not hot. It's not ripping and running. It's not moving. But it's something to keep on your back burner. So out of Friday's gainers, we definitely want to be watching ANY. 100%. Right out of the gate, I'm going to be watching ANY. All right? Some of these other plays, not right out of the gate, but back burner, right? So again, that's BTBT, ZY, ASTR, BYSI, and KXIN from Friday and last week that we want to be adding to the back burner. ANY, definitely something I think we should be watching out of the gate. And guys, I mean, looking at everything moving, there's not a lot. It's a pretty slow day in pre-market, right? It's not a hot day. So we know what we're looking at. We know the up gappers. We know our down gappers. We have last week movers. We know our crypto stocks that could definitely move with crypto. Right now, the volume is scattered. It's just scattered, right? So again, we got to wait and see where what that one stock is, right? And I see you guys talking about WORX real quick. Yeah, WORX definitely getting some hype, definitely getting some attention. This was a nice, decent little day there. Had a nice little mid-candle breakout. So Wednesday, green day. Thursday, the mid-candle. And then boom, we have the breakout there on WORX there on Friday. So right now, we have room to retest the highs from the 13th of July, right? So we have room to retest the highs. Right now, we're above the open from the 13th, which is also $4 natural support. So right now, we have a decent 75-cent window, 80-cent window of opportunity $4 support is the ideal area to see this hold above. It has room up to about 480 here on WORX. Now, if we crack below 4 and we start fading on off, support's back down off Friday's highs right around 347. Now, if WORX is the #1 stock and this rips and runs and breaks over 5, how high could it go? Right up towards around 550, right? Underneath those lows there on the daily chart, right? Right around that 550 level before it gapped down. So again, this one does have a nice little gap to fill here on WORX over 480, gap to fill up in the 550s. So again, definitely be watching WORX. No news, just momentum from Friday. So once again, over on YouTube, J-Dog, Angel, David, Mexoids, Tracy, Denise, Gonzo, Harry, Nathan. Good morning, everybody inside of chat. Good morning to you guys as well. Chris, Ryan, Casey, Corey, K Glow, Real Little Spaz, Pancake Shark, Cole. Woo, boy. Good morning. What are you guys talking about? MVIS. Let's look at MVIS real quick. It's moving a little bit, right? It was definitely a nice ripper on Friday. There's no news today. It's gapping up about 20 cents. So, I mean, am I a huge fan of it? Not really, because I think we have better opportunity in the market. But I would just keep this one on watch. For it to actually break and hold over Friday's highs. And MVIS could definitely pop up to the 50 SMA. And the 50 SMA is up towards around 1669. So support right now on this play. Let's go ahead and remove that. I would put your support back down towards around $15 to $15.15 here on MVIS. Breaking and holding over that 1575 Friday high, that's when we could see a lot of action move in for the break over 16 for that leg up to the 50-day moving average at 1671 there on MVIS. All right, so definitely add MVIS as a back burner play. If you get the break and close over that level, it could definitely want a nice move. Now, I want to talk to you about my option plays real quick. FSLY, right? FSLY over 42. I'm looking for $44 calls today. About a 2-point move to the upside. I would risk about 50 cents to $1. Again, FSLY. Looking for the break over 42 for the leg up to 44. JP Morgan, JPM. We're watching this today because we actually broke over the 50 SMA on Friday. Gap up, nice big push. It held its gains. It closed above that level. So it may come down a little bit today and retest the 50 SMA, right? Prior resistance as new support. So again, that level is 155.61. If JPM holds 155.61 and we see it building off that level, we have room to 159 and then 162. So again, JPM, want to see this holding above 155.61, build off that level, and then we could see maybe today or tomorrow up towards around the 159 and then 161 there on JPM. And then last but not least, Square, SQ. This stock has been stair-stepping its way up over the past couple of months now. I really like the last couple of weeks of price action, right? I like the big rip. I like the 2-day pullback into the prior high. Big time move. And then we have a kind of mid-candle, not really pristine, not clear, but I like the kind of momentum we have. I think we have one more leg to the upside on SQ before it possibly double tops and starts coming back down. I think we have one more leg to the upside. So I'm watching SQ above 272.90. Not only is 272.90 Friday's lows, right, where we came down and bounced, it's also that prior level of resistance from the 2nd of August before it broke out on Thursday, right? That is that prior level of resistance, right? You can see resistance, 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 support, and you can see it clear there on the daily. So I'm really watching SQ above 272.90, just like JPM, just like FSLY. If we see some, you know, some volume moving. We see it building up off that level, and it's holding as support right around 272.90. I say we have room back to 282.90. That's over 10 points to the upside, and then possibly retesting those highs up towards around 289. So SQ is one of my top stocks that I want to watch for options, but I do not want to forget about FSLY. We have some great potential here. And then JPM. Do not want to forget about that. Earnings tonight after the bell, right? Earnings that we're looking at. AMC. Right, AMC earnings this evening. Right, we're definitely going to be watching AMC. And then what was the other one that we were going to be watching as well for earnings? Smile, SDC, Smile Direct Club. Right, so earnings. And then last but not least, I don't have a lot for you guys, but again, there's a lot of value. There's a lot of stuff moving that I think you guys should be watching. So again, I know I'm talking a lot, but again, a lot of this is very important as far as the levels, what you guys need to be looking at for that opportunity. Last but not least is BB. We found BB Thursday or Friday. I like BlackBerry, right? There's a couple of different reasons, right? I like the technicals. Absolutely love the technicals. This stock, obviously, it's gone on big tears in the past. It's one of those meme stocks that got some traction, that got some hype, right? Broke above that high at 971, went on a huge run to the upside, right? Came down and bounced. Then we had 971 resistance. We broke back above 971, went on a nice big run to the upside. We formed a downtrend. So the one thing that I like about this is not only are we above 971 prior support resistance, it's been validated as a level, right? 971 is valid as new support because we're above it. What else do you guys see on BB? All right, what else do you see? We have the 200-day moving average holding it up as support. Last time we were down around the 200 SMA, we had a nice bounce and a big rip. So not only are we at 971 prior support resistance, that valid level, we also have the 200 SMA right there holding the stock on up. And we're getting squeezed between the 200 and the 20 EMA, right? So this stock is getting tighter and tighter and tighter between these two levels, right? We could definitely see a nice big pop out of this squeeze. Now, add in AMC. What does AMC have to do with BB, right? What does AMC have to do? Well, AMC has earnings tonight. It's very anticipated. There's a lot of people watching AMC after earnings. We already know AMC is going to miss, but there's probably going to be a lot of hype with AMC today and tomorrow and tonight when earnings drop. So, Sympathy, GameStop, BlackBerry, some of these other stocks that move when these meme stocks move, like AMC. So what could we see on BB, right? We could see AMC get some hype. We could see BB, right? GameStop get some hype off the Sympathy. And we got some really nice technicals. Really nice technicals on BB. I think we have room to $14 to $15 here on BB. I'm thinking about a swing trade here on BB. It's 60 cents of risk with potentially $4 of upside potential. That's a 6 to 1 setup. I'm okay with a 6 to 1 setup, right? Low risk, high reward. We've established so many separate reasons, right? The squeeze. We love squeezes. If you guys don't know what a daily squeeze is for swing trades, go to the video lessons library. We have a hour-long swing trading lesson on these 80-20 squeeze setups. It's off the 200 SMA, which has been validated in the past, and it bounced off that level, right? And we're above that key level of 971. So BB, guys, I'm definitely keeping this one on watch. Again, I like it. I like the technicals. I like the idea of AMC getting hype and seeing some of these other stocks, right? The BBs, the GameStops, whatnot. Get some sympathy and get some hype as well. And I'm looking for a possible swing trade here on BB, right? And I like the technicals, even without AMC. Take AMC off the table, okay? I still like BB from the technicals. So, with that being said, good morning once again, everybody. Trader King, Casey, Tom, what's up? I did forget, Coin, C-O-I-N, Coin is another one. Obviously, I'm stupid. Coinbase, Coin. That's another stock that's in that watch list, right? Again, we said MARA, we talked about RIOT, all of these other plays, but Coin. I don't know how I forgot about Coin. Add that to your crypto watch list as well for stocks that would move when crypto moves. So right now we have about 15 seconds to go. We talked about a lot, and right now just really waiting to see where are traders going, right? Where are they going? So right now, we're going to definitely be watching WORX. Definitely one of the top plays out of the gate that I want to keep on watch. And again, we're just looking to see where traders go. What stock are they going to choose? What stock they want to get moving? Right now, there's nothing, right? You're a whopping 26 seconds out of the gate. All right. So, we're also watching some Friday movers. KXIN, ANY, BYSI, ASTR, ZY, and BTBT is the one, guys. BTBT is the stock getting some crazy action here out of the gate. That's on BTBT. So again, looking at all of those plays, BTBT is the one that popped really aggressively out of the gate. Let's definitely keep that one on watch. Over 20 bucks today. I mean, this stock has a lot of room to run, right? Over 20 bucks today, a lot of room to run. So we're definitely watching BTBT here. ZNGA off earnings, obviously gap down Friday. You could see a dead cat bounce. You could definitely see a dead cat bounce, and you're looking back up. I mean, Friday's open really is where resistance will be, maybe up towards around like 833. So I don't like the risk to reward, right? So much room to drop, but resistance right off those highs from Friday and pre-market, right in like the 830s. The risk to reward doesn't make a lot of sense to me, so I'm not a huge fan of it, just from a risk to reward perspective. We'll keep it on watch, but right now I don't really see a lot of opportunity with it, in my opinion. How low could AMD go? So how low can it go? How low can it go? It could go all the way back down to $100. $100, right? But let's go ahead and do this. Let's put a Fibonacci retracement on here from the move. And believe it or not, that's our 61.8 retracement, right? I even like it down at like 95. If this stock actually pulls back and takes a dip into what we call that OTE zone, the optimal trade entry zone between the 78.6 fib and the 61.8 fib, that puts you right at that prior high at 95. So again, AMD down towards around 95 is not bad. We can definitely bounce off $100, right? It's definitely, that's your best support's 100 bucks. That's also the 61.8 fib. So right now, looking at it, AMD has room to fall all the way back down towards $100, right? Before it sees a substantial bounce. Honestly, if it cracks 100, we could see that bounce right around 95. So again, we're looking at 95 to $100 for the dip buy and the bounce there on AMD. Right now, resistance, I would put your resistance right at Thursday's close at 112. Wanting to really see AMD stay below that 112 mark. So BTBT is the play, guys. BTBT, you got WORX halted to the upside. So yeah, right now it's WORX and BTBT, right? WORX halted. This one has room to that 479, all right? So this one was halted at 932. It'll be live at 937, and right now BTBT is getting some great action as well. So right now, we're watching WORX, and we're definitely watching BTBT here. BTBT is getting some great action right now. And ladies and gentlemen on YouTube, it's that time. It's 9:34 in the market. I have to shut the stream down, but we still do have a couple seats available for the small account challenge. There have been some members that have signed up, sent some emails. It's not the right time for them to actually go ahead and commit and jump into the market. So we do still have some slots and some seats available for the small account challenge, and we're only into week number 2. We're only just beginning. So if you guys are interested in joining the team and you want to participate during the small account challenge, just head on over to alphadaytrading.com, click the join the team button, go through the sign up, get logged in the chat. Let's have some fun. Let's make some good trades, and let's make some money. If not, Happy, safe trading, and I will see each and every one of you back here bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock a.m. as we kick off another session for our pre-market commentary. So again, trade smart, trade safe, make some great profits, take the best of the best trades, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow morning. So BTBT, what was our breakout point, team? Our breakout point was right over Friday's highs. So realistically, old resistance, new support. So we want to see BTBT holding above 1950, right? We have $20 resistance. We have 1950-ish support. So we're just watching BTBT back down towards around 1950.